I'm Kerry Davis, I'm 20 years of age.
My name is Isabel Craig, I'm 91 years old.
My name is Josephine and I worked as a midwife all my life.
My name is Paul, I like fishing, music and comedy.
So I'm at the University of Wolverhampton and I'm studying early childhood studies joint with sociology. I'm in my second year.
I'm up about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. I have my breakfast. I go to church on a Sunday night.
During summer, I love my garden so much.
Dudley Telecare Service is leading the way into a new era of innovative and life-changing telecare provision. The service is moving forward technologically and benefiting a much wider range of people. It's time to get up to date.
I'm passionate about telecare because of the benefit it can bring to people's lives. Dudley Telecare Service provides a 24-hour, 365-day support service to all sorts of vulnerable people, helping people to live independently at home. So it isn't only a powerful tool for living for older people, but is also increasingly for people with learning disabilities, physical disabilities, mental health issues. It is not just about pull cords and pendants anymore.
I have my alarm, and there's a fire point in the ceiling, and then there's the pillbox. Well, it's a round dispenser with divisions in it all the way around for 9 days. Each time it goes off, it swirls round, ready for the next lot. And it goes off at whatever time you want it to go off. I have it 7 o'clock in the morning. If I don't answer it when it starts peeping, they either get me through the alarm system or they phone me to say I haven't taken my tablets.
Hello, Mr. Taylor, it's James speaking. How can I help?
I'm just testing the alarm, James.
Okay, Mr. Taylor, that's come through fine.
Okay. I'm going to test the bed sensor and the fall detector.
Alright, Mr. Taylor, I'll wait for those to come through.
Okay, thank you.
This system is good for me because it's outdoors, indoors, and during the night. I've got a smoke detector and I've got a pendant which I wear like a necklace outside and in the bathroom. I can have a shower with it, and I've got a wrist which I wear during the night when I'm in bed, so that gives me the confidence that if anything happens to me, like falling down or tumble, I can always contact people to know where I am.
There is now a huge range of products available supporting people of all ages with a variety of needs. The bogus caller system allows the call centre to listen into conversations at the door, calling for help if there is an unwanted visitor. This system can also act as a panic button. Flood detectors raise alarms if a sink or bath overflows. Smoke alarms are also linked directly to the call centre. These alarms can trigger a flashing light beacon and a vibrating pillow alert for the hearing impaired. Bed sensors can be set to raise alarm if a user at risk of falling is out of bed too long at night. Bed epilepsy sensors detect the rhythms of the body and raise alert if a user is experiencing a seizure. When triggered, these systems alert call centre staff, who then contact the user directly or a designated carer, family member or the emergency services. In cases where a live-in carer is present, then an alert can be programmed to go directly to the carer's pager or mobile phone before the alarm is raised at the call centre. The uses and applications of the telecare devices are growing all the time.
A recent service development has been the introduction of an activity lifestyle monitoring system called Just Checking. Just Checking enables people with dementia or memory loss to live independently at home. So what you've got is you've got a number of motion sensors that are fitted in each room. You've got a sensor that fits on the back door and one on the front. Information is uploaded from the sensors through this machine and then it transmits to a secure website. The system often shows that people can do more than originally anticipated or assumed, and it also aids the development of the care planning process to meet the individual's needs to remain at home.
My name's Charlie Kirk and we come here to look after Edna Martin, to give her daughter, who she lives with, a bit of respite. I think the difference that these alarms and particularly the bed centres made is, to me as a carer, if I was here for several nights I barely slept because you feel doubly responsible because you're working. But I think for Mrs Martin's daughter it must be a godsend, because eventually when you're doing this sort of care 24 hours a day, you become so exhausted that you do fall deeply asleep and you wouldn't hear her get up. So it gives you the confidence to fall asleep, because you know that if there's any danger, you'll be woken up.
My independence is vital to me. I'm a very independent person. It means I can be left on my own for the first time in a very long time.
All the girls and boys at the call centre, they're all friends because they speak to you as if they know you, although they've never met me.
Isabel is very independent. The gadgets that she's got allow her to be independent, but also they allow it so that I can know what's going on. If she didn't have the gadgets, then I don't really think that she could live on her own.
It's quite relaxing for me to know that there's somebody there.
We've achieved something. It's brilliant. Dependent is with than the money you pay.
Well, I'm just determined to keep going as long as I can.
What's essential, I think, and my vision, if you like, is that we start seeing telecare as an essential tool for living, and that is on everyone's minds and everyone's lips when they're working with people within the community.
With amazing flexibility, new devices and a dedicated professional team, Dudley Telecare Service really can transform lives.